G'day YouTubers, I will preview round 0 of the 2024 AFL season. Before I start, it will be appreciated if you can subscribe to my channel. Returning back to the show. The first game of the season is Sydney versus Melbourne at the SCG on Thursday the 7th of March. There are some new inclusions for both teams. Sydney welcomed 2 new players for Melbourne, in Grundy and Jordan, with the players injured of Mills Parker and the Collingwood recruit of Adams, who is also injured. Melbourne welcomed 3 new players of Windsor, pick 7 of the 2013 draft, Billings from the Saints, and Howes, who has been on the list for 2 years but yet to debut. Some of the injured players are Petty, Hunter, McAdam, and Pickett, who is suspended from last season. Sydney lost their last pre-season game to Brisbane and Melbourne beat Carlton. However, we can't judge on pre-season games. Where the game will be won, I selected Sydney's forward line as a key. If Thomason and May can hold their opponents down, this will allow Lever to roam around as a third tall down back to take intercepting marks and start the counter-attack of the offense. Sydney's forwards needs to be competitive as the SCG is a small ground. That quick ball movement to the forward line can result in a quick score. I will tip Melbourne. With the outs of the Sydney midfield, I expect the Demons to dominate the midfield and hence winning the game. The second game, Brisbane versus Carlton at the Gabba on Friday the 9th of March. There are no new inclusions for Brisbane, and for Carlton, the recruit of Fantasia from Port Adelaide and Zach Williams returning from an ACL knee injury. Brisbane has 2 players on the long-term injury list, in Dode and Ashcroft. The Blues are suffering 2 big losses with Walsh and Wiedering out for the game. Brisbane won their last pre-season game to Sydney. However, Carlton lost to Melbourne. But yeah, we can't judge on the pre-season games. Where the game will be won, I select Brisbane's forward line as the key, where they can expose Carlton's defence. In Wiedering's absence, how will Young and Kemp go against Hipwood and Danaher respectively? Charlie Cabot will be very difficult to stop. I expect the Lions forwards to score a bag of goals. For this one, I will tip Brisbane. The Lions did not lose a game at the Gabba in 2023. I expect this to continue on Friday night. The third game on Saturday between Gold Coast and Richmond in Gold Coast. There were no new inclusions for Gold Coast, and Richmond had picked up former Swan in Naismith, who had suffered so many knee injuries with the Swans. Walter is out for a long period of time for the Suns, and Lynch is injured for the Tigers. Dustin Martin is also under an injury cloud. Both Gold Coast and Richmond lost their pre-season games to GWS and Collingwood, respectively. But yeah, we can't judge on pre-season games. Where the game will be won, I selected the midfield to be the key, as Richmond has experienced defenders that can stop Lukosius and Ben King. Around the ground is pretty even for both sides, so I expect the midfield to determine the game. Whoever wins this battle will win the game. I will expect the Suns to win the midfield. So therefore, I tip Gold Coast to win, with the inclusion of a new coach, new game plan, and Hardwick will get the win against his old team. It will be a new era for Richmond as well, under the new coach of Adam Uze, and also no Cotcham and Rewell, with over 550 games of experience lost to retirement. The last game on Saturday night between GWS and Collingwood. There are no new inclusion for GWS. However, Collingwood picked up Schultz from Fremantle. There are no major injuries for GWS. However, McStay is injured for Collingwood after suffering an ACL knee injury last year. GWS and Collingwood won their last pre-season game to beat Gold Coast and Richmond respectively. But we can't judge on pre-season form. Where the game will be won, I selected the midfield to be the key, as both teams have abundance of top-end talent. You have Tom Green, Kelly, Coniglio versus Nick Dacos, Mitchell, and Dogoe, or the battle. Whoever wins this battle will win the game. I'm expecting the Giants to win the midfield, so therefore I tip GWS to win, as the game is also played in Sydney, so I'll stick the home side, but this will be a tough one to tip. It will be a close game. That's the end, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment on my channel. Every subscriber will be appreciated.